Hello, my name is Kevis, and over the past year, I've created this channel that you're looking at right now, and it's managed to make around 40K so far. But the actual remarkable thing is that these videos take literally less than 10 minutes to make. I'm going to show you exactly how to make these videos, but I want you to understand, to actually understand. These videos are literally reused videos. I'm taking other people's content and adding voiceover, which I don't even write. I literally just take the clip, add it to an AI, and the AI writes the script for me. I'm going to show you exactly how to do all that. But literally, let me just play a video so you understand what we're working with here.
These rude kids saw Granny trying to eat their leftovers. She was so hungry and hadn't eaten all day. But before she could even have her first bite, they rushed over and snatched the plates away from her hungry hands. The poor woman looked.
That's about it, ladies and gentlemen. There's no crazy editing going on. All I'm literally adding are these captions. I did not add this arrow. The arrow was already in the original video. I did not write the script. I put it in an AI and they wrote that script. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that because it's still working right now, okay? Now, before you think I'm some one-trick pony, I am not, okay? Literally last month, which is more than 11 days ago, I also monetized this channel right here. This one literally took, let me just pull it up. So this one was monetized in 1 week. That's all the videos. So the first video I made 3 million views, 4 million views, 5 million views, 2 million views, and now we're officially monetized. Though we're having a bad week right now, but I can revive it, no problem. So it's not doing the best right now, but literally monetizing 1 week. For those that may be thinking, oh, because I created the channel 1 year ago, it may not work for you. It literally is. And not just that, I created another channel. I'm not trying to flex. I'm just trying to tell you why you should listen to me, basically. So let me just switch channels. So this one was also monetized last month. We're doing pretty good right now. I had a 1 of 10. But anyway, that's not the point. Monetized as well, literally within a month, I think, for this one. But anyway, that's not the point, okay? And it's not just for me. Again, I'm not trying to flex. In my private community, which you don't need to join, relax. I'm not trying to sell you anything. You don't need to join any community to execute on what I'm going to tell you in this video. It's just going to be down to whether you execute or not. But in my private community, not going to waste any more of your time. So in my private community, this guy, Ivan, literally he won 25K subs in 1 week. And a couple days later, he applied for monetization. And yeah, here he's saying he's officially monetized. So literally anyone can do this, okay? You don't need to join anything. So other than that, that's about it. Now we can literally get into the video. So what we're going to be talking about in this video is how you probably have seen a bunch of channels like this literally popping off, right? And you're not crazy. It's literally all over YouTube right now. So I'm going to show you the strategy to enter this channel. Anyone can do it, like I said. All they're doing is taking clips.
When this little guy was late for class, he thought
I'm going to show you how to narrow down and find the clips that are more likely to go viral. And then we're going to go ahead. I'm going to show you how to literally have it write the script for you. And that's about it. Yeah, so basically, I have a lot of these channels saved up. I have a lot of them literally getting 1 million views right now. And guys, when you see someone, when a lot of people doing this, also seeing some success, it's not luck anymore, right? If you execute and if you actually follow the right strategies, you're gonna see similar results. That's literally it. It's market proven. Literally, so many people. I can pull up 10 more from here that are all doing good. Okay, all doing good. Now, the problem when I started my own channel, let me just pull it up right here. When I started this channel a year ago, the problem was that back then I didn't really have any strategy. Back then I was kind of just like posting and posting. And if you watch my old videos, you see all I always said was just focus on consistency, just post over and over and over and over. I didn't have a rigid strategy. That's why it took me so long. So before I started actually making money on this channel, I was posting every single day for like a month plus. I think it was like 2 to 3 months or something like that. So I had no strategy. I was just based on trial and error. But eventually I hit on a winning pattern, as you can see somewhere here. And as you can see, basically that whole month, he was doing a lot of views within 10K months, etc. But the problem was, guys, the problem was that view commentary was basically a numbers game, was basically an iteration game, an endurance race. So that's actually why, if you've been watching my channel, I've been against this channel. I was like, oh, you don't really have a strategy for this. You should, there's better niches to go for, right? But now I think I do have a strategy, and that's what we're going to go ahead and do. I just want to preface you before you enter this and follow the video, just so you have these things in mind. So you might feel like I'm stalling, but these are actually crucial information that you need to have. So the first thing that you want to do, actually the number one thing that you have to consider before you even try any of these things, is make sure you have an aged account. If you don't know, an aged account is an account that is old. Okay, it's not like you just created it. Maybe a family member's account that's been around for a while, like it has an age, right? It's been aged. That's the account you want to enter. Otherwise, you might get into something called zero videos where you post a video and YouTube just do not push your video. So to avoid that, before you even test this, so you can actually gauge properly your success, use an aged account, guys. Anyway, that's about it. Now, the first thing we need to make videos in this niche is idea, right? So if you look at these channels popping off right now, all these channels, let me add one more. If you look at these channels, you might think, oh, how do I find the clips? How do I source these clips? A lot of people just say, how do I source the clips, right? And then they just start scrolling on Instagram and stuff like that. And then they post a lot of videos, they're not actually seeing results, and then just give up. But there's a better way these guys are doing this. At least 90% of these clips that you're seeing right now have gone viral in the past, okay? If you click any random video,
When this guy-
and you check to see the credits, you copy this. Spencer Nolan, who's that? Okay. Go to TikTok. Okay. And then search Spencer Nolan. And when that video pops up, if I can find it, what's his most popular video? Right, so I can't find that clip for some reason on TikTok, so I'm gonna just take another one from his channel. What do we say? Do we take this one?
This guy was just
Okay, literally, they have credits. Copy that. Go on TikTok. Search. And literally, same video, what would you know, have gone viral in the past. Maybe not on YouTube, right? 7.7 million views about a year ago. And guys, okay, if you start to go through all these channels, you actually start to realize, no way, they're literally reviving already viral content in the past, right? So what does that information tell you and I? It's literally telling us that all these channels we're looking that are printing right now, I'm talking 10K a month plus, all they're doing is remaking already viral content that's already proven to work with people. They're just taking it and adding voiceover on it and bringing it to YouTube. They're taking these clips from other social media, right? So, but how do we actually replicate this? How do we actually start learning at them? Now,
when this
right, so Leo is giving credit, and literally 90% of their videos are coming from TikTok, okay? So what does that tell you? What do we have to do? It literally no comment. It literally means that all we have to do is find these clips on TikTok and then bring them to YouTube, right? But obviously, you can't just search viral videos on here, right? What you can then do is to watch the clips, basically train your feed to only surface you already viral content like that. Those random viral videos that just randomly go viral for no reason. And then we take those and then add a voiceover to them. So what I want you to do is literally create a fresh TikTok account open the account, and then start to go through all these videos. Let's see, what was that guy? So Leo gives
guy-
credits.
This guy was just
So all we have to do, literally load up this video on TikTok, engage with them, comment on these videos, comment on these random videos, right?
this
Random viral videos, right? Just do as much of that as possible. Refresh, engage, do the same thing, and curate your home page, your home feed to only be feeding you content that's just going viral right now amongst people. And whenever you go on TikTok, you just be seeing a long list of viral worthy TikTok videos for you to literally take from them and bring into YouTube. Okay. So now, what do you do when you find the clip? After you find the clip, boys, you don't need to write your scripts anymore. Okay. You're going to be actually, let me just preface this. You have to actually be ready to put in some volume for this, right? The strategy I just gave you is going to narrow it down as much as possible for you to target clips that would most probably go viral for you. But you need to be prepared to do some volume, which is easy because you're not editing much. Bro, tops, these videos are taking max 15 minutes to make. Okay, so you need to be ready to do some volume. Do 30 videos. Okay, but guys, once you get pushed just once, it gets easier to start getting pushed again. And once you get into the algorithm, boys, you have yourself a channel that can potentially make high five figures per month, right? Let me just show you this guy, Amat. I think it was Amat or someone else. So this guy, he's having a bad month right now. Bad month, and he's making 6K. Last month, this guy made over 20K. Like 20K per month from shorts alone. That's because these commentary videos can do 50 million views. Go to his most popular videos, 90 million, 8 million, 9 million. So I've seen these videos on channels, small channels, doing 50 million views plus, right? And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing on that new channel that I monetize. So now I'm going to show you what to do when you find the clip.
POV, tu commandes beurre en plein.
So right off the bat, I just randomly let's just take this video, right? Well, we already searched it up anyway. Let's just take this random video. Copy the link and go to this site called Cobalt. I'm just going to download it. So now we have the video. So, boys, now I want you to go to this website. It's AI Studio. It's made by Google and it uses Gemini 2.5 Pro. But the advantage, the reason I use this, and I don't see anyone else talking about this, is because it can watch videos, okay? So that means I can literally open a new chat, drag and drop a video, and they can watch that video. And based on the instructions I gave it can write me a full-on script. And that's exactly what we're going to make it to do. So here's what my chat looks like, okay? So I've feathered the transcripts of these two channels. So to download the transcripts, I went ahead and made this tool that you're looking at right now. You'll be able to find in the link below, probably in the Discord or in the link below. So what you're going to go ahead and do is just copy the links, paste it, and we'll choose a good number. Let's say something like 40. Now I'm not going to download again because I already did. So I'm just going to use those files. But all you do is just you choose a folder and then you start scraping. After a while, it downloads the transcripts. So what it does, it ranks the videos, downloads the transcripts of those videos, downloads the number of views each video gets, right? And essentially, this allows the AI to understand the content, almost like the AI is watching it, you know? And now you're gonna paste a prompt like this. You post a prompt like this telling it to learn from the script. It's gonna understand, the videos, how it's written and stuff like that. But that's done. That's the only step you need. Now all you have to do is drag the video, right? Now it does watch videos, but it's not like 100% human-like yet. So it might make mistake and mismatch context. So you might want to just give it a little bit of context of what's going on. I don't speak French, so I have no idea what's going on here. But actually that might be really good because it can understand the video. So with the voiceover in them. So it has a better understanding of the video when there's a voiceover in it. So I think that might actually help it. So I'm literally just gonna tell it, now use the style you've learned. Okay, use the style that you've learned to write the script. For this video. Watch it to find the context and then write it from scratch. If you were using the style you learned from those transcripts. All right, so post it, send, and let's see what it gives us. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just gonna read it. This student thought he could get away with ordering Uber Eats directly to his university lecture. He put in the order, but told the driver to wait outside until the class was over. But there was one problem. The driver was in a mission and wasn't about to wait, so he rode his bike. Straight into the master lecture, and right passes out, heading down to the area. The entire college just stop and says, so. But this is your script, ladies and gentlemen, right? Okay. So there's no reason the barrier to entry for this has never been this low. Okay, I just showed you how to find potential winning ideas. I just showed you how to write these scripts. I'm literally going to show you again how to make the voiceover for this to actually sound a bit realistic. Because if you look at these channels, they actually sound somewhat realistic. Copy this, literally copy this. Come here to AI Studio and click this. Okay? You don't need to pay for 11 Labs. I think this is better than 11 Labs as it currently is. I only use this now. It's basically 11 Labs, but with Gemini 2.5 Pro. If that makes sense. If you merge ChatGPT with its ability to speak, it understands the semantics of things. It has a more level of understanding how to say these words. It's just generally better. And there's a lot you can choose from. Enter this instruction right here. I like to use this one. This one's pretty good, this one. And literally generate. Now, while that's happening, before you click off the video, it's not done yet. There's one more crucial thing that you have to understand. Oh, my camera's not aligned pretty well. There's one more thing that you have to understand when you're editing the videos, just to make sure that you're nailing the videos and that your hook.
This student thought he could get away with ordering Uber Eats directly to his university.
And that your hook and retention is not the problem. You want to make sure you're actually delivering good content. And I'm not saying you have to over edit stuff. No, I'm actually going to show you one little trick that you need to just make sure that you keep people throughout the video. So let's just play this voiceover real quick.
This student thought he could get away with ordering Uber Eats directly to his university lecture. He put in the order but told the driver to wait outside until class was over at noon.
I just wanted to add one thing, right? Sometimes Gemini might tend to write longer script. Let's say you have a small clip and the script itself is too long. You can tell it, oh, Gemini, let me just show you the prompt. So whenever you think that the script is a bit too long for the clip that you have, just write this prompt. But this clip is a bit shorter. And I think we can make it fit that voice. We may need something just a little bit shorter, and it's going to shorten it whilst maintaining the whole style that we're trying to go for. Now we have our script. We have our clip. Now I'm going to show you guys how to edit this in as fast as possible while making sure you're not sacrificing quality. So I use DaVinci Resolve. You can use CapCut. We're not doing anything crazy, no crazy edits. Actually, CapCut is actually better for this because I still use CapCut for the captions. So when I'm done editing here, I'm going to put in CapCut and then add some captions on top. So here we are. No, almost forgot. I'm actually going to show you how to make these thumbnails as well, like easily. And I'm not talking ChatGPT because ChatGPT messes up the aspect ratio. I'm going to also show you how to make these thumbnails, you know, like with some single click. Anyway, so we're going to edit our video now. Then there we go. Now, the thing that I wanted to show you guys, you only need one strategy when you're editing these commentary clips to keep retention. And that thing is cutting every single time there's another sentence, okay? It literally re-jabs the brain and makes them, re-hooks them and keeps them around, okay? So let's just play.
This student thought he could get away with ordering Uber Eats directly to his university lecture. He put in the order but told the driver to wait outside until class started. This student thought he could get away with ordering Uber Eats directly to his university lecture.
Yeah, so I already cut, but it cut too late. But so what you want is when this is a new sentence because there's a space in between speech. Before this one cuts in, you add another clip. See?
He put in the order but told the driver to wait outside until class was over.
Actually, I think this will be a better hook,
This student thought he could get away with ordering Uber Eats directly to his university lecture.
right? Sentence done. Now you cut to something. You always want to be progressing your clip. At the slightest hint of the user being like, of the viewer being like, oh, why is the story not moving forward? They'll click off. And then when that compounds, as YouTube tries to give you impressions, your video is not getting pushed. You always want to be moving the clip forward. If there's only one thing that you learn in terms of editing, move the story forward. Okay, so that's that. We can make a clip. You also want the clip to be visualizing what the voiceover is saying at any time.
This student thought he could get away with ordering Uber Eats directly to his university lecture. He put in the order but told the driver to wait outside until class was over at noon. There was just one problem. The driver was on a mission. It wasn't about to wait. So he rode his bike straight to the massive lecture hall, right past the professor, and started heading down the aisle. The entire class just stopped and stared as the driver pulled up to the student's desk and asked for Anthony. The funniest part, even the professor just played along, asked.
So I was also always like to add an arrow. It just helps stop the scroll.
This student thought he could get away with ordering. This student thought he could get away with ordering.
That's something, right? That's definitely unique.
This student thought he could get away with ordering.
All right, so boys, I think we're basically done here, but I do want to give a big context here. Something happened with this clip. So usually when you have your clip, you want to have, you want to always definitively have a climax, right? The feel good moment, that's when they feel good and they comment and they like your video. So you want at the end of your video for them to feel good. But I think either our script didn't actually accurately watch the video to understand, or maybe this clip wasn't that remarkable, but just watch the video and get what I mean.
This student thought he could get away with ordering Uber Eats directly to his university lecture. He put in the order but told the driver to wait outside until class was over at noon. There was just one problem. The driver was on a mission and wasn't about to wait. So he rode his bike straight to the massive lecture hall, right past the professor, and started heading down the aisle. The funniest part, even the professor just played along, asking the class if anyone else ordered a pizza.
So I don't think that endpoint you see right here, I don't think he was dopamine inducing enough, right? Definitely think it's pretty good. Like, this is a really solid clip. Now, the last part is what actually brings the whole look together. There's a particular font that they're using. There's a particular effect that they're using. And that, you can only find it on CapCut that I know of. So I'm just going to save this video. Nice name, by the way. Alright, so I'm just going to select that. I'm going to go to text. I'm going to go to auto captions. And you just want to select anything for now. So I'm just going to select this one. Generate. So selecting this. You now want to click one. Go to style. And choose this.
This student thought he could get away with ordering Uber Eats.
Then go all the way to the right. Select animations. And select color bounce.
This student thought
right? Scale it up a little bit so the attention is on the moving voiceover. They do this a lot.
This student thought he could get.
So now we have our video, but the last crucial part that really ties this all together is the thumbnails, right? You've seen this every time. You've seen this every single time. I'm yet to understand if there's a positive correlation between this and more views. But it's just safe to make your videos as similar as possible to your competitors. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that, but this is our video.
This student thought he could get away with ordering Uber Eats directly to his university.
See what I mean? Like this font, like this caption really just ties it together. But anyway, now how do you make those thumbnails? You can use ChatGPT. ChatGPT is not bad, actually. It's pretty good. I think it takes too much time. And I think it messes up the aspect ratio. So I literally just use this one. It's called Fox Playground. And it gives you a lot of free trials as well. So I used it to make this one as well. Use it to make this. It literally, it's so fast. It generates in like 10 seconds. So you want to use a prompt like this. Make this look like a YouTube high contrast very color. Add an arrow that points to the man. And here you can add your context. Right, so I'm going to show you how to, so you want to go to Flux Playground, you want to open your video and add choose the scene. This scene is pretty good. Right now, you want to ask yourself, what's the most remarkable thing about this video? What's the key thing? You know, what's making this video different, right? And that is Uber Eats in lecture, right? So keep that in mind. So now that we have the screenshot, I'm gonna go ahead and drag it here. Select Flux 1 context, text, the points demand that says Uber in class. And if you click, literally you can count. You can count down. 1, 2, 3. Done. And here's one. This is literally so good. Actually, I literally generated 4 on like ChatGPT. You have to wait 2 minutes. And then, you know, my favorite typing strategy, naming strategy. So you have that. Now, for those wondering, how do I add thumbnails to shorts? You just add the photo at the end of the video for like 2 frames. So if your clip ends right there, just add 1 more frame to it, like that. And then when you're posting on your phone, you have to post on your phone. Just select this as the cover image. And boys, that is the strategy for this niche. Now is the mindset, okay? This works, guys. It works, okay? So when you post a video and you post like 5 videos and maybe you got hit with a 0 view jail or 20K view jail, do not give up. It literally works, okay? All you have to do is to spin that problem into you trying to discover a solution. If you're hitting the 20K view jail, literally ask yourself what's going on. Or you can watch the video I literally made on these view jails and how you can escape them, okay? So you have everything, no excuses at all. But that's about it for me. If you want to work with me personally, or join my private community where we literally discover insights like this and loopholes like this every single time, that's going to be in the link below. Otherwise, you don't have to. I just show you everything you need to actually get started if you're new at this and actually make money. Okay, it's not magic. You just have to do what works and you see some results. Anyway, that's it from me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.